やはり殴るならたっぷりと声太った悪い貴族が一番スカッとするということです。
どうしてそんな結論になる
それに筆頭公爵家の娘である私でなければ上位貴族の方を殴るなんてできないでしょ。
それは一理あるな。何を同意しているんですか。幼い頃なら。
My friends, today we're talking about May I Ask for One Final Thing. This was the episode number 3, or this was episode number 3, where most people make their decision of, do we keep watching it or do we not? Now, the cool thing about this specific show is, one, it's fantastic. Episode 3 was fantastic. That's going to be a very easy recommend to everybody to keep watching, because I think this episode, magnifique. Talk about just hitting a level A rank person, making them look silly and then bodying them out of the window, peak. But the other thing is, one of the unique things that I think more anime should do, frankly, is one of two things. There was another anime this season, I think it was the Chitose Ramene bottle anime. It wasn't that good, but they gave us about 35 minutes of content for that first episode. So, you know, half an hour plus in the first episode. And then May I Ask for One Final Thing gave us episode number 1 and 2 during the premiere. And I think more shows, first off, more shows should run more than 12 episodes. This one runs specifically for 13, so they gave us just one more. But more shows should have the first episode be 30 to 45 minutes, and or do what this show did and another one did, which is giving us episode number 1 and 2, or one of the other ones gave us 1, 2, and 3, which is pretty crazy, during the premiere. Because what that does is, if you or I are a little, like, you know, iffy on the first episode, and I think, you know, you kind of make a decision subconsciously, like, oh, is this worth watching again? Am I going to come back? Especially, let's say you're casual. I don't want to throw that word around, because the way people use it nowadays is it's a little weird. Casual, when I say it, I just really mean, like, you maybe watch, you know, a couple of anime a season. If you miss an episode here and there, you're not really worried about it. You'll catch up eventually. You know, you kind of just casually watch anime. You casually watch TV. You know, you're not really worried about, like, you know, keeping up with the Joneses, or like if a manga chapter drops, you're not rushing to your Tappy Tune or something. You just, you know, you'll read it when you read it. You'll watch it when you watch it. That's what I mean. And I think a lot of people subconsciously, like, you know, let's say somebody boots up Crunchyroll right now and they see, like, oh, new anime. They'll click on one, and if it's really good, they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll add it to my watch list. I'll come back. And if it's meh, they may just forget about it, you know? So anyways, long-winded way to say that this one started off really, really well, and episode 3 was really good as well, too. This episode really followed and kind of accomplished a couple of different things. One, it showed us how freaking powerful Scarlet is. She can overpower a Beastman A-rank person. So there's basically there's zero threat to her whatsoever. Like, she is beyond powerful. So it established her power. It established that she is a little crazy, a little kooky, which I love. It established that Julius has actually had his eye on her since they were kids, and she caught his interest very, very early on. But that was his brother's betrothed, so it couldn't really impede. But now that that's no longer the case, you know, free game. It also established that their relationship's getting closer. He kind of kissed her on the cheek. I thought that was a really cool moment. It also established her brother, which continues to be the funniest. Like, the brother is really, really funny. Just this bag of nerves. The father and then the brother are just really funny. But he's just a bag of nerves about everything his sister's doing. Like, he's like, bro, sweating everything that she does. And then the pink hair girl, I forget what her name was, but they show her in the ED as well. She got a gun, so she's out for blood because, I mean, she got knocked the F out. So she's out for blood. I think that's the second prince's fiance now, I guess. She's probably out for revenge because she just can't let it go. And then the last thing is there's a whole slave market thing that she's trying to destroy because she found out when she made the second prince look silly. So she's trying to destroy that slave market now, which I think that's really cool. But she's using her current partner, which is Nanaka, which is a beast folk, she freed him from slavery, so he's no longer a slave, but he's just kind of like her beast partner. He's using, or she's using him, and it's a two-way street there as far as using, to get into and destroy this slave marketplace, which I think is going to be really, really fun. So next week, we're going to be able to be witness and be able to see that, which I'm really excited about. So overall, they're just like she's just punching people left and right. This is punching me left and right with good feelings. This is a really good show, really fun, really enjoyable. And yeah, I think that if anybody has given this a chance, or they saw it on their watch list, or, you know, you saw my video, like, I'm going to, you know, before I go hear this dumbass's comments and his thoughts this week, I'm going to go watch the episode real quick. And maybe you made a decision to watch it. I think we're all eating pretty good, and we need it because fall anime is kind of poo-pooey. It's a little poo-poo this season, which sucks because there was a lot of anime, and man, they've all been pretty, they've all been really disappointing this season. Like, they have been very good. Like, I just literally just got done watching my gift level unlimited gacha, whatever. And there's a few funny moments, but the show is just not good. But it's funny. So that's I mean, there's that at least. But there's a lot of other shows that have just not been very good, or I was really looking forward to, and then they just let me down. So I needed this one. All right, I'll see you guys next week for episode number 4. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit me with a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next week, my friends. Peace.